What's up YouTube? This is Master Renz and welcome back to my channel. So sa videong ito, manonood tayo kay Depths of Despair na ang pamagat ay 5 scary ghost videos to have you question if you're really safe. Ako, mukhang may questionable ng safety natin pag napanood natin to dahil sa mga multo. So make sure magsusubscribe kayo dito kay Depths of Despair. So without further ado, let's go sa go!
Death. A family in the Philippines was deeply
Uy,
worried after
Philippines! Grabe. Umpisa pa lang Pilipinas kaagad. Nakakatawa to na kahit pa paano na-featured ang Pilipinas pagdating sa kahit sa mga ganitong paranormal.
leaving their grandma to sleep on the sofa on her own. What sounds like a peaceful moment turned into a nightmare when they heard her grandma struggling to breathe. And this wasn't just on one occasion. It had happened a few times previously. And what she told them left them even more concerned. She has been having a reoccurring dream about a dark figure that comes and chokes her in her sleep.
Nako,
Seeing as her
delikado
physical
to.
reaction seemed in line with her dreams, the family decided to make sure someone was always nearby to watch over her, and they also set up a CCTV camera focused on Grandma to monitor her while she slept. What it captured left the family utterly horrified. Watch closely.
Wait lang, Madam Officer.
Sinasakal daw si nanay kapag tulog.
Ako yung mga gabi noon eh. Iba yung sulit na biging babae. Sulit dalawang gabi ka.
Sa kita, alamin sa labas.
Uy,
Kita ano.
ayun no.
Tapos malusan na yan.
Wala. Ay, nakakatakot to.
Wala ko talaga na tao.
Ayun, mabuti dumating. Ay, mabuti dumating.
Grado.
Ayun na.
Nag-stay pa kanya kada may kananay before yung lumakat.
Sige, sinilasin mo.
Tila ni nanay. Kaya pag yung natila siya niya.
Oy, nawala.
Oo, kita daw.
Nawala.
Makikita ang pati na igbaw.
A dark mass seems to manifest out of nowhere and moves down from the ceiling, shape-shifting into a more humanoid form and trying to choke Grandma. Luckily, one of the family members was nearby and managed to scare it away without being able to see it. The figure only appears on camera and is invisible to their eyes. Ever since this day, the family has made sure that always one person will remain in the house with Grandma to look after her. They believe this is death attempting to take her away. Here is another look at the original footage.
Ay, ito, ibang anggulo. O, ito oh. Kasi tignan nyo, kaya pinakita rin tong eksenang to, napansin ko. Kasi sabi nitong mga nag-comment, sumakto lang talaga yung scene sa scene po. Insect lang yan talaga, timing lang talaga sa mga pangyayari. So kung sino man to nag-comment na to, ayan, pinakita na yung ibang anggulo ng CCTV camera nila. Hindi peke to. Legit to, legit.
One viewer commented that it was just an insect on the lens that coincidentally matched the scene. At first, it looks like this could be the case, but then the family stated that it appears to morph and change shape and move right in front of Grandma, as seen. It also reacts to the person swinging the shoes above Grandma, which would likely not be the case if it was something on the lens, as that is all the way in the top corner of the room. Not to mention that this even caught the cat's attention as it came running into the room looking around, as if it could sense something nearby. The family has also stated that this has happened more than once. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Buried.
Legit yun, legit.
The following video comes from a man named Jacob who recently moved into a new house and started experiencing paranormal events. The house itself has been through some strange events as it was built in 1920 and in 1926 a gang member was shot there. And later on in 1989 the previous owners had a miscarriage and buried their baby in the side of the yard. They even decorated the spot where it happened. One day, Jacob's making a video playing around with his dogs when he captures something strange. Take a look.
Sit. Good girls. Pow. Pow. Whatever. Let me get you a treat. Alright, wait.
Ayan, dilim.
There it is.
Wow, wow.
There you go. That was fucking weird. Okay.
Ay, 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 ay.
While retrieving some treats for the dogs, Jacob captures a drawer opening by itself. But that's just the beginning. On another day, he hears some sounds coming from upstairs, so once again, he pulls his phone out to record the moment.
Ay. Sinakaduhan. Ay, ay,
The
ay.
door starts opening and closing on its own, but when Jacob checks, there's no one there. Over time, this activity gradually increased, and now Jacob often sets up a camera to see what he can capture. One night, he's working on the laptop and begins to hear this.
Katakot ang bahay nito.
Hello?
Oy, oy, oy. Wala. Ay, naku po.
Loud footsteps can be heard. Then, when he goes to look around, a kitchen cabinet opens by itself, and something falls down. This is just the beginning as it is continuing to get worse. Jacob has no idea what's causing this. Could it have something to do with the buried baby in the yard? You be the judge.
Yung mga pagkakataon na ganun. Sabi, di ba, minilibing na baby do sa yard. So, sa madaling salita, baka yung baby nagpaparamdam doon sa bahay nila. Tapos, syempre, kung ako sa kanila, pabendisyon na nila yung bahay nila. Or, kung gusto nila, lumipat sila ng ibang bahay para hindi na sila masundan ng kaluluwa. Pero mas maganda pabendisyonan na lang.
The broadcast. In the next video, a South American radio station was airing a live broadcast that was deeply unsettling. In this broadcast, the host had a special guest named Antonio Zamudio appear live. The host states that Antonio is someone who has had a great deal of paranormal experiences, and after introducing himself, he begins to talk about one incident in particular, where he received a clown doll from a family member who acquired it in a garage sale and started experiencing paranormal
Ay, naman
events
ito.
after bringing it home. Given Antonio's experience, the family thought it would be best for him to hold on to it. So Antonio sets up a security camera recording the doll in case anything happens. And on one night, he captures this.
Uy! Tumayo? Wala.
The clown doll somehow begins to move on its own. If we look closely, the doll
Tumakbo?
appears to stand upright on its own before running across the room, leaving Antonio completely terrified yet shocked at the same time, unable to understand how this happened. Although he now knows why his family was scared to keep the doll, and he says ever since this day he's kept it locked in a glass case for safety, fearing that it might run around again and do something if left unchecked. Till this day, no further updates have been given, so it's unclear whether or not anything else has happened with the doll. But the question remains, just how did the clown doll move upright on its own, as if it came to life? If you have any video
Uy, para sa akin legit yun, Kasi kung may tali, imposible namang tali yun. Kitang-kita naman, eh. Tsaka yung camera luma yung camera. So, para sa akin hindi siya edit. Legit yung nakunan na yun. Grabe tumakbo, kitang-kita. So, hindi gaya sabi ko, hindi edit. Legit yun.
recommendation or taggled. I've featured V-Set on the channel previously. He works at a store and often does late night shifts alone. And during these times he would experience creepy, unexplainable things inside the store, like seeing shadows moving. One day he leaves his camera set up recording while he steps out of the store. This is what he captured.
Ay, naku po. Ay, naku po. Ay, ang creepy, oh. Baka may nakatingin. Baka may nakatungo, oh.
Alright. I didn't remember the cooler being open, but clearly see.
The lights begin to flicker and the camera shakes on its own before the door opens and a dark figure peeks out for an instant, and then the fridge door opens by itself. After he retrieves his phone, he checks the live security feed and there's no one there. On another night, after finishing the late night shift and arriving back home, he sees something strange that leads him to believe whatever was at the store.
I'm right there with that light.
Ang dilim.
That's my
Sige,
neighbor's
flashlight mo.
Oh, hell no, bro. Hell, see, bro, I'm telling you, it's followed me to my house. Oh, my mama, it followed me to my house. She's not here. There is no car in the driveway. I'm literally in the next apartment. Like, I just got home from work, and this is what I see, bro. Yeah, haunted. This shit's haunted. This motherfucker followed me to my crib. Hell no. She's not here.
Yeah, no, been doing it all day.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
It's
bro.
in her kitchen.
And people, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this thing has followed me to my house. I'm literally, I'm right there.
Yeah,
Look, my neighbor's not here. That's my neighbor's driveway. That's mine. This is her apartment, bro. Like, I'm not folding, bro. I'm not My father said he's been doing it all day today. And, like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Cabinet's open. This cabinet is always open. Every time I come out here to let the dogs out, it does this, bro. See?
Nakakabahan
Nobody's in there.
dito.
Nobody's in there. This light right here. It's no shortage because they would have messed our apartment up too. Nobody's in there, bro. I know I'm like just looking at my neighbor's thing, but bro, that's like, I'm telling you, that's trippy. Like, nothing has happened at work all day today, and then all of a sudden this stuff starts to happen.
Yung ilaw
Nah,
niyan.
heck no, because I live right there.
Uy, nakakabahan ako.
Literally, it's just a wall, and I heard it. Nope, nope.
After arriving home, his dad tells him the neighbor's lights have been flickering all day and that there doesn't appear to be anyone home, as the driveway is empty. Vise believes it's the same thing from his workplace. It looks like he may be right because a few days later he's home alone watching TV late at night when he hears something inside his house.
So I'm home alone, and I'm pretty sure I'm hearing noises, things in that back room. Hello? Please tell me you guys heard that. I'm home alone too. Man, I'm not trying to do this. I don't want to go. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go in here. Oh my. Bro.
Katakot naman to. Sa bahay pa man din.
Why is that? Who's here? Hello? Nope.
Strange sounds can be heard around the house and something can be seen plugged into the white wire, but after he looks around the house and comes back, it's gone. On another night, something similar happens again, but this time he sees it.
So I'm home alone again, and I'm pretty sure I'm seeing something go, like, in and out of that hallway back there. Oh my, what the fuck is that?
Ano yun? May kamay?
No.
Ay.
Bro, I don't want to go back there. I do not want to go back there. There's nobody in this room, bro, and there's nobody under the bed. Dude, what was that? It was a freaking hand.
Ay.
Freaking out, dude, I gotta get out of this apartment. I gotta get out of this apartment. I don't want to go in there. What the fuck are those doing over there, bro? Why is the stuffed animals over there?
A dark hand can be seen around the edge of the wall before retracting around the corner. When he searches the area, he finds nobody around. Even stranger, the plushies on the armchairs seem to have suddenly moved onto the sofa. He has no idea why this thing has followed him home from work. So did VSET capture a real ghost on camera? I leave it to you to judge. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload.
Ay, meron pa pala. Ako
The
tapos na,
conference
sorry.
room. On February the 5th of 2025, a woman named Miranda captured something disturbing at work. Miranda works in an office building as a janitor, who usually cleans the rooms alone when nobody else is around. Not long after starting her new job in this office building, many co-workers told her about strange experiences they had when they were alone. They have all heard strange sounds and voices around the building. At first, Miranda didn't think much of it, until she started hearing faint voices from time to time, and had the feeling that she was being watched. One day, after hearing a voice, she decided to set her phone up recording while she cleans inside the bathroom. What she captured left her completely spooked. Watch closely.
Uy, may
What looks like a
dumudungaw.
creepy pale grey face can be seen behind the door, peeking out from around the corner. This was terrifying enough to make Miranda almost want to quit her job. But that's not the end of it. On another day, she makes a video recording where she saw the face and explaining the incident for a co-worker to see when she captures this.
Okay, so I'm doing the trash. This is the same room that had that face right here.
Ay.
And I was cleaning this bathroom and I had my phone on this cart. Right? I just heard
Hoy, may nagsalita. Wala, may nag-hello.
She explains where she saw the figure through the door as she was in the bathroom. Then, all of a sudden, what sounds like a female voice whispering hello can be heard. She looks around, but nobody's there. At this point, Miranda is pretty shaken up and just decides to leave the building. But the question remains, just who or what is this? And is it responsible for the voices in the building? Hopefully, we get some more updates soon. But as always, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you want to see a man swing
Okay, makatapos tayo. Subscribe, Depths of Despair. So, napakaganda rin ng mga video nito eh. So, salamat sa pagsama, sa panonood. See you in my next video and ingat po kayo palagi.